young receivers have started to? Are they swimming still, or are they starting to show you something?
No, they're swimming, but we're doing some individual things with them that I like. I like a lot. The guys that are standing out right now, I really like Allen Daly. I think Akeem Hayes has shown that he has the quickness that we thought he had and is able to separate. Bryce Oliver, is back and is doing some good things, and Marvin Alexander has shown that he can be explosive. So all four of them are really doing some good things. I mean, they're light years away, but that's expected. We've only had day 5. We did all our installs, so now we'll start going back and repeating some things and see how they retained it. And hopefully, the more comfortable they get with the calls and the alignments and all those things, they'll continue to flourish.
What is it that's sort of the most complicated thing to teach that group of guys?
Right now, it's just the way we practice and the way that I expect them to practice. When you come from a high school program, not saying they didn't work hard, but you get into an SEC program at the University of Kentucky, you got to take it up a couple notches, and to have them come out and compete on a consistent basis and be able to maintain, those are the things. Because right now, like you said, their heads are flying. They're trying to figure out where to go in the drill, where to line up during the play is being called, and it's moving so fast. So that's been the biggest thing. That's the biggest challenge, but that's expected at this point.
To the sophomores, those guys got a lot of praise as freshmen. Are they taking that next step? Are they playing like sophomores?
I believe they've taken the next step. I don't want them to play like sophomores. I need them to play like seniors. And that's going to come. They're in the same boat with a lot of the stuff that's going in. Not that their heads are swimming as much as the freshmen, but it's getting back into that football sense. The great thing is that we had the summer, where these guys were here and they worked out and did what they were supposed to do. I was really impressed with what they did coming out of the summer. And we've kind of just gone into these practices. And through day 5, we haven't had a lot of mental errors. We've had a lot of physical errors. And those are the things that we got to get corrected and get cleaned up.
Is there anything you can coach when Mark's saying, hey, we need to just go and win one-on-one balls? What can you do besides just holler at them?
I don't want to holler at them, because me as a player didn't like getting hollered at. They're young kids, and like a lot of young kids, they'll tune you out. It's a talk. It's a sense of motivation. It's encouraging these guys to compete. The thing that I've learned a lot in my career, I'm not going to ask you to do something that you're not capable of doing. But on the other end, if I see you do something once, I expect you to do it all the time. And, I just try and motivate them that way and push them to a point where they haven't been and they don't know they have, that extra stuff in your gas tank. Go out there and get it and compete. And if they compete, we're going to make those 50-50 balls. I mean, they call them 50-50 balls. I don't like using that term. I like it being 100% balls. And just developing that mentality that everything that goes in the air is ours.
Wagner's taken a unique path here. What have you seen from him early in trying to pick up the football side of things?
He's very, very humble. He's very, very hungry. Ahmad is always in myself, my office, or in Coach Mangino's office. Everybody he can get in touch with just to talk to him and learn what we're doing, which is very, very positive for him. I've seen him jump up and catch some balls that we expected him to do. Just trying to get him in football shape, all of them really, but to get him in football shape, to get acclimated to doing it the way we do it. And Ahmad's going to be fine. He's 240 pounds right now. I think I just asked him that. He's running well, but he's got to continue to get himself into football shape.
Thought about Cleveland so far through this?
Doing pretty well. Cleveland had a great practice today. Thought he was really good. I had to challenge him early, to work the way he needs to work. I think these kids feel like they're working, but when we go back and watch it on tape, you can say, hey, man, I know you got more in your tank. I know you have more to give me. So to keep pushing these guys to a threshold is my challenge, and Cleveland's one of those guys. But he's done some really good things through camp. Again, like I said today, I thought he practiced his tail off.